But yeah, the plan for today's stream is probably going to be pretty boring. I plan on creating a farm for sweet berries, specifically to get some farming XP. For anyone who doesn't know, on the BloxByte SMP server, there are skills. Of those, they do provide a lot of cool perks, and I'm actually doing decent on them. If we go look at like skill rank, you can see I'm like top 5 on some of them, top 8 on others. Pretty bad at alchemy, obviously, but rest of them I'm doing decent on. But farming here is, I'm at number 5 out of 118. So I'm trying to go ahead and get up a little bit higher. All time I'm number 5, but I want to get my farming up a little bit. To go ahead and do that, I do want to go ahead and just basically create a manual farm that is just kind of expansive. So to do that, I will need some stuff. Fortunately, we have quite a bit of stuff stored up over here. I'm going to probably be needing like all of these grass blocks, probably a few more. And then also some building materials. I do want to kind of make this one look fancy. I know you can make really bad looking farms, and I'm not a fan of that. But yes, material wise, I think we're probably going to end up using more purple concrete. I do like the look of tuff. I just don't know how it'll actually end up looking. I guess we might as well grab some. I don't think we'll use light gray. But yeah, I think ideally I build it above ground, but I'm just looking at the space that we have up here, and I don't really want to get it too crowded up here. And the other option is underground, and I don't like the idea of underground, but I also don't like the idea of overground. I guess we could... Yeah, okay. I think we'll start with underground. We have a bit of area down here, but it does get kind of a mess quite quickly. So yeah, I think the first thing, let's go figure out a spot to go ahead and start building it. I think this is still our base, so actually, wow, these are full. This is literally cash. But yeah, I think we start just building another stair down this way with, did we grab tuff? No. Just a similar staircase to what we already have, and just build this down a little bit. And then once we get down a decent ways, probably here or whatever, we'll start actually building it. It will probably take up quite a bit of room, so I'm not expecting us to get done with it anyways. I just kind of want to start on a first layer, and then get a decent idea of how much space we'll actually need for this. But yeah, let's go do that. Trying to think how I want to make this look. I think we just go with the straight stairs like we have before. And that should be decent. And then here, basically up until here, I want to have a corner. So I'm probably going to do that, then... Yeah, inventory just gets too full. I need to probably plan out these builds beforehand. I'm kind of just winging it. Probably could just ignore making it look good for now and just get the base set up, which I probably will do once I get this a little bit done, just so people have an idea of what this is going to look like. And then this will be down 3 for the entrance. And there we go. But yeah, with that being the entrance, I then want to basically just expand this. I will need torches at some point. I have 0 lighting in my inventory, which isn't going to be too much of an issue right now, but will become more of an issue when I actually want to start building, because it's going to be dark. But yeah, one of the skills that we have is this speed miner, which basically gives you insta mine. on most things. It is technically just like haste 10, so like obsidian doesn't get insta-mined. A few other things don't actually get insta-mined, but it does make clearing off areas like this a bit easier. I should probably bring down a chest down here just for storage, and then also some frog lights, since that's probably what I'm going to use for lighting. Yeah, that seems like a decent idea. Alright, let's grab a double chest. And frog lights we have stored over here. There we go. Let's see. I'm going to be grabbing quite a bit of iron. I know our iron farm's currently broken, so I'll need to repair that at some point. But getting a few iron trapdoors. Actually, I probably could use something else. I just like iron trapdoors because they work. They don't open and close whenever you touch them, which just makes it a little bit better. For, like, you know, actually doing stuff. There we go. I like how I deposited something I'll actually need with all the... the grass. But the main idea is just to kind of go ahead and make strips of 2, and then... Actually, how long can we go here with still being in our claim? On the right side of the screen, there's a lot of information, including the biome and then also the claim we're in. And I don't like building outside of the claim. I've had a few bad experiences. Actually, it looks like Xenix is just right over there, so we can just kind of mine all the way over. Hello, Deadbolt. Yeah. Just trying to see how big this ends up being. It's going to be kind of small. Yeah, this is the problem with building underground. You have to do a lot of mining, and it ends up just being a lot smaller than if you just build it over. But underground, I do prefer just because it looks neater in the end, and I like stuff looking good over being easy to make. Anyways, this is probably going to be what we end up doing. Having basically a strip here of like 3 that's empty, and then down here, let's go grab some of that grass again, and just start building out the template for this. And then having just strips of 2 or whatever. I might end up placing like slabs or something just to make it a little bit better. But like here we'll have a side up to here, and then here we'll just do 2 wide. And then over all of these we'll have trap doors basically, just so that no one can accidentally like jump up here. and then get poked to death or whatever, because it is kind of annoying when you accidentally get touched by sweet berries. We don't have any. Sorry. Just setting up template. Can I see the starter house? Yeah, the starter house. That great idea. Yeah, I've actually, the starting house was like right here to begin with, and I removed it because it was interfering with this space. But Zenek actually, I built like the first 2 layers, and then Zenek built the rest of it. But yeah, this is our new starting base. We now have, instead of a house, we have a giant clump of random chests that are mostly filled with bamboo. Like, it's really hard to find a chest that's not just full of bamboo in here. But then in here we do have an organization system-ish. I mean, there are some random chests like these ones. But these ones are all organized where we have our stones, our crops, all that stuff. But yeah. Yeah. It's a bit flat. I'm not good at making anything other than squares, so it is a bit weird, but it is what it is. It does make it pretty good. I tried building some farms up here. The only one we have so far is a sheep farm that is only partially working. The purple and magenta sheep over here actually got destroyed at some point. But the rest of them are producing a decent amount of wool. They are getting a little bit mixed. I was planning on adding a white and a black sheep up here at some point, but yeah, it's just kind of a mess up here anyway, so. How far out this way can I go? That's my next question. I'm assuming a decent ways. Actually, I should just build to see how far I should go. Okay. At some point we will need to add walls to this, which I just remembered is not being helped on this side, so we'll need to shorten that up just a smidgen. This, and then there. That works. Okay. And then the wall will be like right here. And this will be the final path. Alright, that should work. And then I think for the lighting, I think I want to do just something like this, where it's mostly in the floor, and then there's purple strips. So 2 away from the wall, and then 4 in between. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then out like here. But yeah, the reason why we're using sweet berries is actually if we go look at skill. When you go look at the farming and whatever, you can go look at the XP sources. And sweet berries give a ton of XP. 2.5 multiplied a little bit because we have a decent multiplier. Up to 3.25. It's not a lot, like as if we look at like pumpkin or whatever. You can get a bit more. But all of these are a lot harder to farm. Like, they require a bit more space. Glowberry is the other one that might work. But Sweetberry actually can grow up to 2 stages at a time, which means you can actually get up to 5. Whereas the rest of these kind of only have, like, 1 stage. Like, Glowberries is only 1. I think if we were to do a different farm, glowberries would probably be the next bet. And then we also don't need to replant sweet berries. Like we need to replant netherwort, beetroot, cocoa beans. All this stuff needs to be replanted. Pumpkin melons don't, but they're also a bit bigger and then require an axe. Sea pickles, yeah, I mean, sea pickles are pretty much impossible to farm. But yeah, that's why we're going with sweet berries. It should be actually a pretty decent farm. I'm expecting that we should basically be able to constantly run around and find more. I don't like that. I don't like that whatsoever. I guess we can just replace the center a bit. I like symmetry, guys. It's why my builds are always horrible, is because I prefer symmetry. It is bad in some respects, but it's how I like to build in Minecraft. And the reason why we're using like trapdoors instead of a full block or whatever for above the sweet berries is actually if you put a full block above sweet berries, they won't actually grow. So you have to use something that's not a full block so they can actually grow properly. Which, you know, something I figured out when I was first building sweet berry farms back when I was younger and need food or whatever, because sweet berries are not good food source, but they're pretty easy to farm, so. Anyways, let's get the rest of this dug out. Yeah, the villagers are annoying, and like honestly, half of them don't work. So at some point, I'm planning on moving them over to the other base that I've started to build. It's like right next door, but the idea is to have this base be like the communal clan base, and then the other base just be my own base. So I don't need to worry too much about stuff getting destroyed, like entirety of chests or whatever, because there's some issues sometimes with clans. Okay, I know this is like literally. Actually, I probably just shouldn't even bring it up, to be honest. Like, hate drama. Hello. So, JNC, I know we've been having it's not great, but I don't think you lava the base or stole items. I think that's probably not the case. It's just the issue is like you threatened to lava, like, when you got kicked out of the clan, you're like, if I get back in, I will lava the base. So there's not really too much that, like, yeah, you may not have done it in the first place, but I don't want to have people in the base that I'm worried about lobbing everything or stealing or griefing the entire thing anyways. So you're not getting back into the clan right now. It also does not help that I still have no idea who actually did do it. Because I know for a fact Renz didn't. Renz would never do that. But yeah, there's not really any reason, like, I want you back in the clan. Alright, there you go. Got some purple. Alright, and then for this I want to... Actually, I think I want for the rest of this to be just normal stone bricks. I'm so addicted to using stone bricks in buildings, it's kind of bad. Yeah, no. Stone bricks, I'm literally addicted to using them in, like, builds. It's kind of bad. Tough is... When Tough got added, Tough is probably the best looking, like, building block in the game, in my opinion. It is just so good, but, yeah, no, I use stone brick way too much. I should probably be using, like, wood or something and give variety. With my other build, I'm trying to be a little bit better with this and use, like, the purple wood and a few other building stuff, but, like, right now, this lazy stuff is literally just going to be, like, entirely bricks. Actually, oh, that's what we can use these for. I was trying to figure out something because with this, one of the things I want to have it do is be multi-layered. And the issue with that is figuring out how to add the layers. But I think we can use something like this and then just have bubble columns here. Like down at 3 or whatever, and then call that good. We do still need to figure out the walls for this, which is going to be an interesting one. Polished andesite mixed with iron blocks is such a good mix. Honestly, polished andesite is, and granite is definitely, like, slept on, and I think, in my opinion. Iron blocks, though, I don't know. I don't like the look of iron blocks unless it's, like, a corner of something. Like, if you use too much iron blocks, because of the square texture it has on it, it looks bad. But if you, like, use it for, like, a corner or small details or whatever, it's fine. But yeah. Yeah, grinding on a school day is so annoying. I remember back when Halloween 2019 was coming out, I had school during the time, and I was trying to like actually grind that event. It was rough to do that. I'm checking the iron farm. I know it's broken. I just can't remember if we emptied out all the iron from it. Yes, I think someone killed the villager here, either on purpose or on accident, or there was a spawn spot for the zombie, for the iron golem somewhere. That allowed it to kill the villager. One of those two. The zombie ended up dying. We'll need to fix some stuff at some point, but yeah. Oh, we fell down. You know what? I guess the question is... Yeah, we do too. I was about to say, question is, do we have the roof be the ceiling? I know that's like one of my pet peeves sometimes, is like having an extra block space in farms, like be dedicated to just making the floor or ceiling, whatever, different than the other one. But yeah. Yeah, when I was grinding for the Halloween 2019 event, school days, I literally could only like grind a few days out of the week or whatever. And it was just rough, to be honest. Like, you know, you'd get on for like an hour between getting home and then having to do like chores and stuff. It was always weird. You think you will? No. I honestly, I've been probably, I'm a bit behind on Halloween 2019 programming. It should be done on time, but there is a chance that I end up procrastinating way too much. Honestly, there's one of the reasons why this stream is later, and I'm probably not going to be as long as other ones, just because like I have stuff to do, and you know, making random Minecraft videos is not productive in the slightest. But yeah, we probably don't need to worry too much about trapdoors. Honestly, the aesthetic it brings is probably just bland to begin with, but yeah, let's see. If I put that up there and then here, I'm trying to figure out a good... talking about other things I overuse. It's using this as a line. I polished basalt is another one of those things I use way too much of. Hmm. You know what? What if we use bamboo? I feel like that color palette will work kind of well for some stuff. 4. Bamboo is always super expensive to craft. A lot of, like, all of this just for a stack. Maybe I should have kept it as green bamboo instead of... Hello, Deadbolt. Yeah, no, you haven't. Also, I do need to pay you some. There you go. Actually, no, you paid me more than that. Because you gave me all your cash. So, yeah. There should be a decent amount of food places. If you can't, go craft some gold and golden carrots into stuff. I know it feels like a waste. We have way too much. We have a lot of gold. We have like I think we have probably around 4 stacks of blocks of gold just sitting in a gold farm. So that honestly probably should empty. But yeah. This is going to be the first Halloween update I work as a programmer. I did work on the Easter event, so I have a little bit of an idea of how it's going to feel. But it is still going to be probably quite a bit different with it being a more Mega Boss structured. It's definitely going to be a bit weird. That's for sure. So, Jancy, the main problem I had with the reason why you got kicked out, because I know you made the threats of lava and were grieving after you got kicked out, was like when we had that issue with lava being placed places and chests being removed and whatnot from Zenix's place. I couldn't have a straight conversation with you. The only thing you kept saying was blaming Renz for it, and I know for a fact Renz didn't do it. So all it looks like was you just being not looking guilty, but like you wouldn't accept that it was anyone but Renz, despite like it 100% not being Renz, because of like he is probably the most trusted person on this clan other than me, which, you know, actually no, Deadbolt's, I would trust Deadbolt more, but random other people aren't. Sorry, Deadbolt, but yeah, no, that was my main issue, is like I was giving other options, like, hey, there could be bugs in the server or whatever where other people could edit like clan stuff, and you weren't having it, and that sort of like attitude was not something I wanted in the clan. It was very obnoxious and like just not able to reason with it. So that is why you aren't in the clan. That's why I removed you from the clan. So yeah, you know. how far do I need to go to find unclaimed chunks? Like a few blocks. I think there's literally unclaimed chunks like everywhere. If you go look on the right-hand side, you have the biome and then you have the claim on who it's in. Out here is unclaimed. There's a little bit in here that's unclaimed. This all area is unclaimed. Like, there's this area over here that's just completely unclaimed. It's had a few farms in it, as you can probably tell from those chests. But yeah, you can clean that stuff up, move it back into the house or whatever. Yeah, this whole area out here is unclaimed. Up until right here. So this is Zenix's area. Okay, everything was ages ago. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Okay. As far as I know, you're going to do that same exact thing the next time I invite you in. So, you know, you're going to either need a, you know. Also, Jancy, your entire base is unclaimed at the moment, so you will need to, like, actually claim it. Like, everyone can access everything, so, you do need to, like, claim this stuff. I just don't know where we have, if we have a, golden shovel anywhere. Oh, hello. Just right-click on the corners around your base or whatever with that. It'll claim your area. For building walls, the problem with building walls is that Elytra exists, so no matter how high you build it, it won't work. I'd go for 3. 2 is basically functional, but 3 is pretty good. But if you build it higher, it should work better. Yeah, also, if you do need cash, you can, like... Actually, I don't know if you can access these chests, but, like, steal these pumpkins and sell them. Yeah, I was thinking world limit. Unfortunately, world limit, you can still Elytra over, unless there's, like, a top to them, like a ceiling, but yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, gold shovels are not too expensive for us. So they're not an issue, but... Okay. Okay. Let's actually get some sweet berries planted some more. It's meant to confine the poor. That was a very fast... Oh, I was about to say, this is a really fast berry growth. The one thing I realized is that, as I said before, the skills actually have some perks with them. In one of the farming ones, is a 20 growth aura 2. It basically makes, where is this? Growth aura 2 basically makes stuff grow 24% faster. So basically while we're here, stuff will grow faster. And then as we level up more, it should grow even faster, but yeah. I'm thinking we will probably start with like 3 layers of this. and hopefully that should be a decent start. But yeah, who knows? All right. There's some more. I think there's some in next to the villagers. Otherwise, like, just make another one. I'll need to make another gold farm or iron farm at some point. So yeah, there should be some over here. There's one over here. Okay, lovely. Yeah, we are definitely running low on iron. I'll need to make another iron farm at some point to patch stuff up. But yeah. Actually, that's what I can do. I was wondering, like, the one thing I do not like about how this was going to be structured was having a one up and one down, which, you know, it doesn't seem like an issue until you need to get out on the middle floor. So yeah. There you go. Do I need anything? No, I don't need anything. All right. I think up should be here. That way I can... Yeah. Alright, let's go build the second layer. For this, what do we need? We need this, that, a lot of this. We'll probably grab more... Interesting. And yeah, the thing about this is we can extend it as many floors down as we need. Like, if we end up realizing that, oh, 3 floors is not enough, it should be easy enough to add a 4th. There's some server mods that allow some weird stuff. You can actually also sit on slabs. So, but yeah, it does get really annoying when you're trying to click these bottom chests and you click on a stair instead, and now you're sitting. It's more funny than anything, but it definitely is a little weird. All right, here we'll need to start mining again. I think this one we have to mine a little bit more because we have to mine 4 layers, actually 5 layers, instead of 4 layers for the bottom one. So might be here a little bit longer for mining. Fortunately, that insta mine is pretty nice. Although our pick is actually getting slowly dead. We might need to take our other pick out, our fortune one basically. I should, yeah, probably... Just a second. Oop. All right, that's about how much we need to mine. Probably we're going to stop building out stuff as much. We'll probably just place the bare minimum for it to be good, like just grass and the sweet berries, but we'll mine out the correct amount just so that there's a good template for when we do decide to start building stuff. Can you buy books in the shop? Yes, but we should have a decent stack somewhere. You might have to find... you'll have to find the chest, but... oh, enchanted books? No, you can't buy enchanted books. We do have a decent amount of villagers and a decent amount of emeralds. I don't know if we have exactly what you're looking for, though. We have, like, mending, unbreaking 3, a lot of the basic stuff, but not like if you're looking for feather falling 4. So, yeah. I mean, in our own base, we have some stuff. There's also... Why can you sit on heads? What's that? Huh? I think that was fully encased with a fresh stone, which, for anyone who doesn't know, if you place a stone, you don't get any mining XP for breaking it, but if it's like naturally generated, you do. But yeah, that was a weird head. Anyways, there we go. This should basically finish up the rest of the mining that I need to do. I forgot how long this is. This is actually a decent length. And then this should be Xenix area. All right. But yeah, you should be able to, with this farm, just run down one side, turn around, grab the other side of it, and then basically just go back and down all the lines, and then just continually grab more sweet berries. Actually, Deadbolt, I think, is doing it right now. And once you have enough, it should just refill once you restart. I don't think that's going to happen at 3 layers. I think it's going to be somewhere like 7 layers we need to actually do that, but yeah. It's a lot of mining. I'm trying to keep an eye on my pickaxe, make sure I don't accidentally break my pickaxe, because that is one of the annoying things about Minecraft sometimes, is accidentally breaking tools. Oh, okay. Just a second. Allow break. Interact. Place. Interact empty. Container, and then all right, you should have it now. Let me know if you don't. Yeah, okay, perfect. Message still appears where you can do stuff. Yeah, clan permissions are so weird on this thing. It's kind of annoying. One thing I can tell right now is that we do not have enough iron for this. So I'll need to probably, at some point before I finish this, actually, or maybe not before I finish it, but some point soon, go through and fix the iron farm. There you go. Yeah, that is all of... all of the iron I'm comfortable spending. I think the other stacks should be kept in reserve for other stuff. But yeah, we will probably end up chewing through it as well. Oh, actually, the funny thing about like ores when you mine them, specifically this doesn't really matter for most of the time. But like because of how the fortune actually works, with some skills. As I said, there's skill stuff. But with mining skills, you have this lucky miner. Or sorry, no, not lucky miner. No, yeah, lucky miner, which is a plus, basically a chance of double drops or whatever. But the way the double drops works is actually just kind of like if you're mining like an ore like diamond ore. It's actually just +1 diamond, rather than ×2. So if you're breaking it with like fortune. Okay, yeah, okay, you know. I see what you're doing over here. Deadbolt, I'm on to you. But yeah, if you break it with like Fortune, you only get +1 diamond. Whereas if you break it with Silk Touch, you'd get +1 diamond ore, which then if you Fortune it again, you basically get 2 times the diamonds, which is actually like pretty good. Hello. Yeah, it has been a while. Yeah, I haven't been making good content recently is kind of the issue. What is this? Oh, it's a cave? It is a cave. I am super distracted right now. Alright, let's ignore the cave. As much as I want to explore a cave right now, let's ignore it. New mic? No, this is the mic I've been using for a while. I've actually had it, you know, probably 3 years now. Maybe if you haven't watched me in that long, but yeah. Hello. No, Tick PS is actually at 20. It might be your ping being an issue. Or are you talking about how fast stuff grows? If you're talking about how fast stuff grows, that is likely probably a combination of it being a slightly faster tick speed. I noticed with like, yeah, ticking rate. That could be a combination of, I think the server is like slightly higher, like 5 instead of 3. But it's also because, as I said earlier, skills, there is a growth aura that basically makes stuff grow 24% faster for me. And probably stacks with the more people we have. So, yeah. Anyways, let's get lights down here so that stuff will grow better. There we go. 1, 2, 4. 3, 4. There we go. And then here we'll have another one of this. I think we're going to have the hole down to the next layer here. And then just kind of continue that trend. But yeah, this is going to be a pretty simple farm. I was thinking of making a bone meal based one. Instead, the problem with that is, although I did buy a skeleton spawner, because, you know, I'm pay to win, I'm not really using it. It's funny. I bought it and I don't even use it. But yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. What was I saying? But yeah, because of not having really the bones for that, I decided to do this design. Especially since with how the skills are set up for this thing, which does feel a little bit broken in some cases. It actually should be easier to get some farming once we get a few more levels. How did you manage to get frog lights? I found some frogs, brought them back to the base. That took only, you know, 3 hours to find frogs and bring them back. You know, very, very easy time. It was such a pain to get this on my own. Actually, I think this isn't purple. This is the deep slate. But yeah, I got frogs, brought them back. Bred them up, and so I got a lot of purple frog lights because we are in a, I think what's it called? We're in the correct biome for the white frogs, which give the purple lights, which means I have a lot of them. And then since we are in a magma area to begin with, I just brought them into the nether and then leashed them up, and I am building this all wrong. And I literally just killed magma cubes. It's actually pretty easy. Basically, all you need is a frog to eat a small magma cube, and since big ones spawn pretty frequently, you can get like 8 or 9 on average frog lights per big magma cube, and so it's just like stonks to get them. It's actually a decent money farm if I wanted to. It's just, you know, I don't feel like making a money farm at the moment. I feel like making XP farms more than anything, but yeah. It is not an advanced farm whatsoever for the frogs. I literally... For the frogs, I literally just tethered them to a fence and killed magma cubes around them. Someone actually deleted the fence, so now they're just kind of wandering around, which is kind of funnier in a sense, but it definitely is something that could be cleaned up. Now, still a little bit more. All right, there we go. Yeah. Oh, if you want, I don't know if you have seen the gold farm. It's always a bit scuffed going to it. Actually, it's a lot less scuffed now, but if you go into the nether, basically just follow the first thing. You should be able to find it pretty easily. It is technically PvP enabled, which is always a little scuff. Fortunately, no one's really done anything with that. But yeah, if you just follow here, you'll get to it eventually. It is stock full of gold at this point. So if you want to like craft gold blocks with it and then take those home or sell the rotten flesh, you can. Actually, selling rotten flesh is just super overpowered for money. Ow. There's my bow. But yeah, when I say it's scuffed to get to it, this is what I mean. It is right through a nether fortress, so... Fortunately, we got these fences built up so that it isn't as scuffed as it was. It used to be the case that we just had a 1x1 path, and there were some casualties. Why not on the roof? You can't actually access the roof on this server. Anytime you go up there, you'll just kind of get stuck. So we had to build it on the thing. Fortunately, it's not too hard to build a gold farm underneath the roof. It just means you get a little bit worse access, whatever. But yeah, you can basically go through. I want to add an auto crafter at some point to it. It's a bit scuffed. Some other people have been helping with the building of it. So it's not my clean stuff. There's a lot of blocks everywhere, but overall, it's a decent farm. It's a bit, as I said, it is a bit scuffed. Forgot to get a sword. Yeah. You know. But, yeah, no, just, like, literally you can take all... Deadbolt? There you go. Oh, wait. Why is that dude like that? There you go. Why? Okay, someone managed to mess this up a lot, so, yeah. Basically, try not to die. It is scuffed, as I said. The best way to not die would probably be to delete a lot of this platform, but, whatever. Yeah, okay. Just a second. Basically, until here needs to be destroyed. And that will clean it up. But yeah, really, it's, a lot of people have been working on this that have no idea what was exactly going on here, but that should make it a bit easier. Yeah, and yeah, it's bad. There you go. That should be pretty much good. Yeah, okay. As said, it's a bit scuffed. You can literally sell, though, all of the rotten flesh because we have no other use for that. The gold can be combined and then put into chests or whatever. It's decent. Good for XP. It's where I have all of my 73 XP levels. Yeah. Just, try to be careful with it. It is definitely something that can be cleaned up a little bit. Alright, back to this. Which should... What am I building now? Oh yeah, I need to build the last layer, I think. And then probably just add a bubble column, and then maybe... Yeah, no one needs that. Alright. Last layer. Yeah, we should be good on it. Again, leave a gap of 4. And then... like this. Alright, there we go. That should be enough for this. Now I just need to extend it this way. And that. There we go. One of the other things that I know works decently well for making farms like this is actually using moss to break all this stone. I think it's better for deep slate, but it is definitely an option if this gets super slow. Actually, just a second. Let's do this so we can just make another chest. Because our inventory is full again. And it's not getting any cleaner every time, even though we are placing quite a bit of the blocks. Let's see. I guess we could try to place some of these. I mean, you literally haven't answered anything positive about the questions I asked about what you were doing. So, you know, there's really... like... It was issues with the rest of the clan is the reason why you were kind of kicked out. So it's not me that's... Well, it is me, but since I do have that permission. But it's mainly the fact that you won't... I don't think anyone else in the clan... Or, sorry. I don't think everyone else in the clan would want you back anyways. I mean, yes, there is, but I don't... I'm not going to let you know what that is. I think it would be pretty obvious what the way back into the clan would be, based on what has gone on. But whatever. I think you should figure out for yourself how you can make it so that you can get back in the clan. But yeah. Yeah, it doesn't matter about how long ago. It's the fact that it's still unresolved, the reason why you were kicked out. Like, okay. It's not even... Okay. Yeah. Anyways, for this, the one thing I don't like about this is, it definitely feels a little bit cramped, and I know it's not because, like, we are breaking a lot of blocks for this, but it definitely feels cramped. I think it'll probably get even worse once we get more stuff going on, but, like, the bubble columns and anything else we need to make it actually work. But yeah, it's probably going to feel a bit cramped for the entire time. Yes, we do have that. Perfect. I don't really have too many plans for this world, unfortunately. So, yeah. we go. Probably also... Power. I like how I said I wouldn't make the decorations to all these layers, and here I am adding all the decorations. Whoops. And yeah, that's why you want trapdoors above them, so you can kind of just jump through them without accidentally hitting them. But yeah. There we go. Alright, I definitely should go swap out to a better pickaxe. Where is that? Here? No. Hopefully it's here. I love losing stuff. It's somewhere. I have a fortune pickaxe. I just have no idea where it is. Actually, it's probably just in a junk chest somewhere is the worst thing about this. Like, you know, might be here. It's probably over here in this base because this has been where I've been working on. This is going to be my future like self base. It already has that as a creeper farm, or not a creeper farm. Yeah, there it is. Look at that. I deposited it randomly. As a mob farm, it has currently slimes and skeletons in it. It's pretty scuffed. It is literally just bought though. The spawners, so yeah. Not anything super amazing. Let's see. Yeah, okay, back to mining. The one interesting thing about this server specifically is the fact that you have the double extra luck drops or whatever. So sometimes when you mine a stone, you get 2 cobblestone or whatever from it just because of that. That's like something how the mod works. It's just weird because it fills up your inventory a lot quicker, which is not something I'm used to. And I like keeping a clean inventory. So having 2 times the items in it is just always a little annoying to find. No. Also, feathers. That's like one of... Basically, there's an excavation thing, which is like mining with a shovel or whatever, all the dirt stuff. And it has this thing where it gives you random rewards sometimes for it, which is, you know, it sounds cool until you realize like it's feathers, bones, arrows, stuff like that. That's like literally super annoying to have in your inventory when you're like mining anything. So, yeah. All right, there we go. That should be... That should be most of this done. Now we just need to place the grass and then the sweet berries. Honestly, I have no idea with this world. This world's more me just playing to have fun than anything else. So, a lot of stuff like goals or whatever are kind of non-existent. If I had to say, it's probably going to be something like another farm of some sort. Probably fixing the iron farm, but you know, no one really plays enough for some of this stuff. But yeah. Probably fixing the iron farm. All right. This should be done, I think. I can't think of anything else this farm needs. Other than like the decorations that are going to slowly be added. There we go. that should be a decent start to the farm. We can always build more layers later. It's not a hard template to follow. There's definitely a lot more decorations that could happen, but I'm not going to worry too much about it now. I just kind of want to see proof of concept, see how well it works really quickly. Can I sell the gold blocks? If we have more than like 2 or 3 stacks of gold blocks at a home, then yeah, go ahead and sell them. We don't need that much gold blocks. But yeah. A lot of the stuff in this world I'm fine with us selling, because like economy stuff is actually pretty important, and that's like half the reason you build farms. Also, I'm noticing these 2 plants do not get light, and it's kind of funny that it's just 2 plants, or 4 plants, I guess. But 2 plants next to each of the corners that don't have a light. So we'll need to add some light somewhere to counteract that, or just not worry about them. Yeah, go for it. The funny thing about like the top room is it's kind of obnoxious to get to always. Like maybe once you get an elytra it'll be better, but yeah, until then it's kind of slow. Anyways, I wanted to... I'm trying to figure out how much this is actually giving me, which, you know, it's probably a hard metric to figure out, because you do have one of the interesting things about this is that actually when you have 2 times or when you have VIP in this, which you can buy for real money, you actually get 2 times XP. And for the first like little bit of me playing on this server, I had that because, as I said, I was very much pay to win. But because I no longer have that, it's actually quite a bit slower to actually earn XP, because I am no longer getting 2 times. So it's like I'm literally getting half the XP I was before, which is, you know, kind of slow. But it is what it is. I don't think I'm buying VIP on this again. I mainly just did it to test it out, see how worth it was. Which, I mean, it gave a decent amount of stuff, but I wouldn't say it's crazy worth it. Where about is your furnace? I don't know if I mean, we have a few furnaces over, or okay, I should say we had a few. Yeah, we have a few furnaces over here. We had them, I guess. I think I moved. I'm trying to figure out where I moved them to. Yeah, I don't think we have a furnace. I think go build another one. I'm trying to figure out where I would have put them. Yeah. Oh, I used them to smelt glass? No, I used these ones to smelt glass. Yeah, we had some here. I think I moved them somewhere and then forgot where I moved them to. You know, basic stuff. Don't worry, we have plenty of cobblestone for it. But, yeah, that was it's definitely a, whoops, my bad mistake. I completely... Because I don't think I have it over here for any reason. Like, if I accidentally put it somewhere, it'd be somewhere over here, but yeah, no, this is not the case. Oh, I do need to add lighting to the bottom layer of the farm, I realize. Otherwise, it won't grow as much because it'll be just the ceiling lighting, which might be close enough, but probably isn't. And then for that, we'll just do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. I don't think we're going to worry about the other decorations for this because it does take time to add that, but all right, there you go. That should be a decent thing. The reason why I'm not making this a bubble elevator right now is because it's kind of short, and when you make it a bubble elevator, every block becomes a source block, so you have to actually add blocks all the way around if you want to like block it from flowing out, which gets like, it's obnoxious to do that. Unless you're already just going straight through stone, like when you're making it for your mine or whatever. But yeah. Boop. Yeah, glass planes, like, I mean, they work, but they're still kind of annoying and get in the way. Like I understand where you're going at, where you can make them not look horrendous, but, like, it still looks pretty bad. And honestly, people can swim up 10 blocks. It's not too bad. Okay, what I'm noticing is this is not as good as I was thinking it was for farming XP. Like, for reference, I get, like, you know, like, probably 5 XP, 5% of the level from just doing... it would be, yeah, the issue right now is that you don't have, specific permissions. Like, I have to do slash land, like, slash, I think it's trust Deadbolt, and then, that would, allow you to not have all that stuff, and it's kind of annoying for the clan stuff. To have a separate permission for the clan, and then a separate permission for every single user that gets added to the clan. Which, you know, isn't as much of an issue, but yeah. But yeah, sugarcane working like this is just kind of really good in itself. So I might end up, like, you know, I know I just spent like 2 hours making a this is only like 5% XP. But yeah, no, there's definitely a lot of sources of farming XP. I've been using this for some, but you know, there's obvious issues with Netherwart, like, you know, standing on soul sand. There you go. But yeah, this is the berry farm. It is probably needing to get decorated. It is definitely a little bit behind on the decorations. But it does have a decent amount of XP potential. I think we'll probably need to add like 3 more layers before it's like 100% efficient, where you can just kind of run back and run back, which, you know, isn't ideal. I think 3 more layers is going to get a little bit obnoxious, but yeah, that's the case. It looks decent. I do want to actually improve the entrance a little bit. You know, one of the issues that I do have is I like stuff looking nice, so the fact that this doesn't look nice is mildly annoying. But yeah, we can do that. We'll move those chests eventually. Actually, we can move this one now. And then just sink. Oh yeah, okay. We can just put stuff here. This is about to be a mess. Whoa. What is BloxByte? It's basically they made a Minecraft server. It has a lot of different features on it, like skill ranks, which is what I'm working on. Basically, every time we farm, we get a little bit of farming XP. But yeah. And because they added it, I've been trying to play casually. It's definitely something where I get a little bit too competitive on some stuff like this, and then end up ruining the fun of it. So I'm trying to play it a little bit more casually, and then I've also not had as much time because I am a developer now. So yeah, let's just dump stuff. But yeah, hello. But yeah, it's pinned in the Discord server, or it's in the MC. I don't know. It's somewhere in there. You can always ask someone. They'll probably show you where it is pretty quickly. But yeah, today has been kind of just a relaxed day, building a little bit more, playing for the first time in like a month or something silly like that. It's been ages since I last played. But yeah. Made decent progress. go. We'll be adding walls to that shortly. I'm just trying to get a decent build first. Oh, we do. No, we don't. So low on deep slate. Yeah, I guess we do this. That. There we go, perfect. That should be a decent look to how I want to have this structured. Yeah, the idea is not going to be to make it super, These are clearly berries. Like, look at this. Sweet berries. There's nothing else going on here. Yeah, no, the location's a little sus, and the lighting is definitely not helping. But yeah, no. A lot of farms are like that, actually, with Ghost Sim. Or, no, sorry, with Minecraft. Like, villagers, for instance. Like, oh yeah, you trap 20,000 people, and make them work for you, to, you know, yeah, definitely no bad connotations there whatsoever. No, it's a very common theme in Minecraft for stuff to be pretty, bad. But, yeah. Anyways, we planted all this bamboo. Like, I know this is Xenix, but I guess it's all Xenix? No, this isn't. Okay. Yeah. My pet peeve is having stuff be a mess. Like, every time I log on, I feel like there's a new random thing just scattered everywhere. On this area, like, boats, I think, at one point, that were everywhere. Like, I'm fine if you make, like, a decently noted farm and whatever and make that messy, but, like, this area was decent for berries. But like if it's just kind of like stuff everywhere like that for bamboo, even if it is like, oh yeah, that's our bamboo farm. But yeah, no. Mark around it or something like that, like make it a nice little square, stuff like that. Anyways, I think this is probably getting close to the end of this stream. I don't really have too many more plans. I guess I could probably work a little bit on this. I don't really know what I want to do with this at this point, other than make it look good, which is not a very concrete plan. Like, I have no idea what I want to do with decoration for the walls. But the plan is to have this be a mega structure. If you guys, you know, some of you guys might know just based on the shapes so far what's going to go up there, but the idea is to have a nice 2D art, whatever, right there. That should be pretty obvious once I add it. And yeah. But yeah, it's a bit of a project, and I definitely have not been putting time into making sure it looks good yet. Like very minimal effort has been put in so far. Like I made this entrance look good, and that's about it. But can you tell me the IP? Yes, actually, I can. actually, that's the Discord server. You should probably join the Discord server. If you join the server, people are going to be confused if you just join off. But I think it's just BloxByte or mc.bloxbyte.com, I believe. I can go open it up right now. Don't quote me on that one. It's definitely somewhere in that server. Just, you know, it does have a few Roblox games going on. Yeah, it should be pinned here if it isn't. Annoyed. Lovely. Yeah, mc.bloxbyte.com. BloxByte spelled like the slash on the Discord link. Try to be a little bit polite. There's some rules, like if you use slash help rules. Yeah, slash help rules, you'll get some. It is definitely a very PG server, so yeah. Try to claim your land. Unclaimed land is apparently lootable. But yeah. Yeah, don't want to ruin your ping streak. It's 12,000 as of now. Yeah, no, it's fair. Not joining Discords is. It's definitely one of those things when when I play games for the first time, I don't join the Discord because, like, you know, why would I? I feel like that's something you join after you play for a little bit. And it's always a little weird interacting with people like, oh yeah, they know all the ins and outs and whatever, and you're like, yeah, cool, I don't know how to do anything. And then you join the Discord and like, oh yeah, you're doing it all wrong. This is how you do it. And you've quickly learned that way, but no, it's fair. I know how to play Minecraft on Minecraft server. Yes, I know, but there are definitely some rules that are different on some servers versus others. Like sometimes looting's completely allowed. Sometimes, like, you know, sometimes looting is like completely not allowed. There's a lot of different rules that can happen. So I'm just want to make sure before I start inviting random people that they are aware of the rules, because that is one thing that I'm not really in charge of, but I do want to make sure stays well, is making sure the rules get followed. So it's not like, oh yeah, you're inviting a bunch of random people into here and they all break the rules. I can be like, hey, I told them to follow the rules, so you know, that's on them, not on me. But yeah. Farming XP. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for today. I mean, it is just more or less adding more to this base to make stuff look better. Yeah, pretty simple stuff, you know. Nice. Actually, I do want to see really quick, how much XP do we get per? So we started at like 47%. We're already up to 48. 49. So you get about 3.5, no, 4%? 4% per row, so we will get about 12% for a full harvest, at least on the current XP. As we get higher XP at higher levels, it obviously takes more XP, but for this level, that's a decent amount, 12 XP per. It's probably can be slightly improved with a little bit of work, but I'm not too concerned about it being as optimal as possible at the moment. There we go. And yeah, one of the good things about playing on a server or whatever with selling is that instead of like just wasting stuff by leaving them on the ground or shoving them into chests, you can just kind of quickly sell them and then not have to worry about, like, you know, maximizing chest usage or whatever like I do in other servers. But yeah. Is there a shop system? Mainly doing it for the XP levels. As I said, You get up top there, you can see I'm getting farming XP. I'm trying to get a pretty decent high level on this. It's going to take a while before, but I get it up too high. But yeah, I'm getting like +6 farming XP per whatever. It's a pretty good system that should hopefully get it up. And now, as I said before, the more farming XP I get more. So for next level, I actually get some more saturation from plant-based foods. Then I get better growth aura, which means stuff grows faster. And as you can see, there's a lot of levels to unlock up to level 100, where you get, you know, everything maxed out, all these good perks or whatever. Yeah, apparently you can get up to 3x farming drops. But yeah, no, there's a lot of cool stuff. You have abilities, a lot of stuff up here. Is there a world border? Yes, I think. Yeah, there's a world border, but it's pretty far out. I think it's like over 10,000. I think it's like 40,000 or something. So it's a decent ways out. But people have explored quite a bit. It is definitely a 2-month-old server, and I definitely understand, like, as servers get played, it gets kind of obnoxious to join it late, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm way behind. I can't find anything because all the stuff in your spawn's been looted. It's hard to get anywhere fun. It gets weird to join stuff late. So, yeah. Is this Hypixel Skyblock all over again? Probably. I mean, it is kind of just a basic Minecraft server. So if you've played another Minecraft server, Minecraft servers in the past, it's probably nothing super special. It is definitely not the most amazing server ever created. It's more of just something that was created for the Roblox community that we are, to have fun, because we like playing Minecraft, some of us. How do you have 11 hearts? The skills that you get. Some skills actually give you more hearts. Specifically, I think it is, like, defense gives you some more hearts. No, actually not this one. Some of these give you more hearts. Let me see where. Foraging, I think. No, not foraging. Agility? Yeah, okay. Some of these skills give you more hearts. You know, it is hard finding. Oh, yeah, stats leveled. If you look up at the top right below, stats leveled, toughness makes you take less damage, or have more health. No, okay. Here it is, defense. Stats leveled, toughness, and health. You get more health from some of these. So, specifically, I think it is, okay, it looks like it's alchemy and defense you get more health from. Oh, and farming. So you can get a few more hearts from that. It's not like one per, like if you look up here, we can see that we get plus 0.4 health every time, which is, I think, not exactly 0.4 of a heart. I think it's like actually like 4% of a heart, which is kind of weird, but whatever. But yeah, you can get extra hearts from here. Pretty much works the same for defense, plus 4 heart health every other, it looks like. And then, yeah. Yeah, don't oh, that's basically, they want people to build the, they're basically looking, since it is a community thing, they're basically looking for people who can, build in the lobby to make the lobby look cool, because as you can probably tell right now, it's kind of just a slab. There's been a few people building, but, you don't need to worry about that, too much. It's kind of just, if people wanted to help with the community stuff, make the lobby look extra cool, but yeah, not a super thing. You can, No, I actually want to build. All right. The best way would be to contact via Discord. You aren't going to really find anyone elsewhere. The thing is, since it is a community, you might not be able to do it just because, like, it is something where it is a little bit more of a trust-based system. Where if you aren't really trusted in the community, there's a little less people letting you do stuff. But anyways, I think that's going to be it for me. I think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. There's a bit more work that I can do, like, you know, actually farm up my XP level. But for now, I think I'm going to just head out and work on some other stuff for today. So thank you guys for coming out, and I will see you guys later.